Okay, we're having a lot of connection problems, but I'm going to try and see if this works. So, welcome, lords and ladies. Jacob Butter speaking. Welcome back to another episode of. Didn't press the button. There you go. Yes, I don't know what's going on. I've switched on to like the hotspot, which I haven't done for a long time, and the actual connection has never failed this badly in this room to this degree. So, not sure what's happening, but yeah, we're going to see how this goes. Looks like Josh has been DMing me. Oh, okay. Interesting. So, I actually had the description prepared this time, you know, because I thought, well, people are going to wonder about this stuff, and actually, there is some information here that is kind of useful. So I had this prepared from like the actual video, and I was just going to, you know, do my usual thing and translate it. Josh seems to have found a version that is translated, so I guess I can just actually, yeah, the format in this one for some reason is very different. Like there's another page here that talks about curiosities and such. And look at the format on the Spanish version, and the format on the English version is like all that is smushed together. So I'm just gonna translate what's on here. I'll just read it out that way, much easier. Okay, so after going through an immense trauma in her past, Caroline manages to recover, and now as a master in the area of mathematics, she stumbles across the same problem that caused her to suffer so much. Is love a problem? And then the categories are realism, suspense, romance, drama, and school. Not school drama, comma, school. And then, of course, we have thanks, uwu. So, yeah, that's a thing. As for this, I'll probably be referencing these when like these characters appear, because this does go into spoiler territory, I suppose. And we haven't actually met anyone yet. So this is all like details about the people that we're going to see that we haven't actually seen yet. So I'm just gonna let those. I'm just gonna let once one of those becomes relevant and I remember what they are, I will bring it up. But for now, I guess we'll start with the actual video. So without further ado, on with the review. She's running through my mind all day. I can already see this getting copyrighted. Thanks. This feels like an attempt to just like, okay, I need to like add as much bass and like transitions as possible, just so it doesn't get claimed. Just pick a different song. And the same song again, just saying, let's begin, even though we could have just begun. Yeah. That was entirely pointless. You just started a whole new version of that song just to have it play for a few seconds. Anyways, here we have the narration. An original mini-movie. Misaki Time presents. That should have been the other way around, right? Misaki Time presents an original mini-movie, right? Like, I'm... The Bride of Mathematics, or the Girlfriend of Mathematics. I say bride because that's the same word in Spanish, but also because of the dress that she's be wearing, so I don't know if we're going to get a wedding at this after or not, I don't know. There's no video on the screen. What do you mean by that? Okay, I see what you mean now. See that I appear like this? Right, let's try this again, shall we? Okay, I see what you... I didn't realize I had the volume on. I closed it down, the video still appeared as if I was sharing a screen or something. Oh, okay, now it shows up. All right, well, anyway, this part was, yeah. This was the intro, and here we go. You didn't miss anything, by the way, it was just the shout is like a melody in my head song for variations. Anyway, yeah, an original mini-movie, Misaki Time Presents, which should have been the way around, and then the bride/girlfriend of mathematics, depending on that dress. And to use headphones for a better experience. Okay, I mentioned this before, but I do like when flashbacks are either sepia-toned or they've got grayscale or potentially both, or black and white, if you're like me back in the day. As I learned to do like more filters eventually. Aiden kept telling me to change that up. But yeah, I think this is meant to be the past event, right? So that's what we're going to see now. Which I guess means that I've got to keep an eye on the curiosities page, see if there's anything that comes up immediately at that point. Nope, nothing yet. So yeah, we'll. Do I have room for a guest? Why, yes, I do. I have plenty of room for guests. Guessing you're doing better after yesterday. All right. I passed with 51%. We gotta celebrate this. Don't be ridiculous. Okay, let me see.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Just so you know, because I know you just showed up in the stream, I'm okay because I'm having connection issues right now, so we'll see how this stream goes. Yeah, the video just didn't even show up beforehand for people. It just like showed me in the corner.
Oh God.
But yeah, that part is got fixed. This guy, the guy on the left, passed some exam like with 51% of the total grade, and the guy here saying, "Don't be ridiculous." That's no cause for.
I see.
Yay! Let's wait for your results. Oh, and I've lost connection now.
Oh. Uh-oh.
And I'm back. Great. Student Ricardo Gutierrez. Mr. Gutierrez. Your grade average is seriously the most dreadful. Sorry, is more dreadful than that of Mr. Jordan Encinas, which I guess is the second worst student for. With these grades, you're not going to be able to get to to reach graduation. That's it.
Oh,
I guess that's kind of weird phrase, but it's like you gotta settle means like you'll arrive and you'll be safe and sound, as if like you'll be in danger otherwise. But I don't know. Maybe that's just withisms.
Right.
You'll have to leave. He might end up being held back this year. Please, miss. This will kill me if I get held back. A chance, please. And how do you chance? You had a whole year to put the effort in. So don't insist. Look, let's do this. If I manage to get 100% in a, you won't hold me back. 100%? You must be joking? Question? How to trust someone like you? This teacher is exceptionally cruel, I must say.
Right.
Yeah. How do I know if what you're saying isn't a waste of time? I'm risking everything. If I don't manage to pass, consider me a new student next year. Well. I'll take your word. I'll give you 1 week, no more, no less. In that time, you'll have to revise all of your notes from the year, so that you can take the test. I guess there's this year that's like the end of year test, so now he's got to try again. Okay. We'll determine if you've got what it takes to graduate. How well you do. How well you use the time. This will be your last chance. I think I would translate that one, do I?
No.
Yeah. So you'll get held back? I have a week to revise everything. Blast. And you didn't and you didn't think about the agreement with your father? By the way, I'm looking in the background. What is up with the character's eye in the side?
I.
Either she's got dirt on her glasses, or something there.
I don't know. I want to say it looks like a eye patch doll, but I don't know. I really do not know.
Yeah, but except for there's no eye that like that in Gacha, because all the eye patches in Gacha have like the cross of
The
above the
strings.
forehead and like by the cheek and such. Yeah, someone's like eyes been ripped off. They haven't had time to get a patch yet. Rather to keep the business. Loading. Okay, I'll wait.
Buffering.
I went into the hotspot and everything. This isn't even the usual time that it used to reset back in the day. I think. Nope. It's
Oh, Jacob is gone. Guys, don't forget to check out my book on Amazon, Misfits. Welcome to Eversell CDs. And don't forget there is a art contest that's happening, and it will be over by March 5th. And hey, guess what? Jacob is back. That's all the self-promos.
Yeah. I love how the stream just sees like blankness, even though it was just you. Like it doesn't like replace the camera. It's just set to not have one. I don't even know anymore. Okay, I connected NordVPN. See if that does anything. Okay, can you see the image? Because sometimes that's been an issue.
Black screen.
Indirectly.
black screen right now.
Yeah, that was.
There we go.
Right, not this again. All right. Okay. All right. Anyway, back to this. I can't allow my brother to keep the business. To get 100% everything. Yeah, I think he's worked that out, and the audience, for that matter.
Mm-hmm.
Just because exposition's in a different language doesn't mean it's not still exposition. Without mentioning that he graduated with honors, which I'm sure that you remembered, and you're the only person I'm talking to right now, so I shouldn't be saying this. So what can I do? I know the agreement. Plan. Do
the plan.
Conquer her. What? Yeah. Come somebody who's very close to her. The girl who just ran past, I guess. Or maybe let her know that you're in love with her. I feel like into the subject.
Why
is this still about like? I feel like maybe the idea is that the girl is maths and therefore can like shoot to him. If that's the case, the way that it's phrased is like he has to like romance her attention.
I don't.
It's like hey, I'm about to fail. Would you me in maths? No, thanks. Like what?
What?
That's not a necessary step. How about now takes off shirts? Reveal six-pack. That will help.
Dun dun dun! What was? That's how you get 100%. His friend took his shirt off to reveal all the answers.
Here's some maths for you. 3, 4, 5, 6. Need I say more? No, but seriously, I hope I could choose me math. And what shall I? And why? Why should I want to be interested in her? You don't. We're talking about the best student in the whole school.
Oh, really?
Not to mention the most intelligent in the area of mathematics that gets the best grades in a school subject. I would never have met.
Oh my god!
Yeah. Think about it. Think about it. She's very useful. Yeah, but that doesn't mean you have to romance her.
Wow.
Is that the only way that?
I'm just. What?
This is like an r/not how women work post. In order for female to do me favor, I must romance first. Like, what? No. Just ask like a human being.
You know what? I'm gonna get a drink real quick watching this. I need some hydration.
Yeah, me go out with Caroline. I mean, I will say he's not a very good student, but he's got the gymnastics down, mental gymnastics. That is. Are you crazy? Come on, she's not that ugly. That's not the point. That's not the. God, this is classic teen boy mentality here, I guess. Girl is pretty, therefore viable to date. Nothing else matters. It's not that. Yeah, exactly. It's not that. I'm more curious about what's going on in the back. If people like rushing over, someone's like on the floor, hugging a giant USB disk. Like what? I don't think we need to go that far. I think it's just best to ask her for help. No, really? Yes, of course. Come on, man. If that's to happen, you've got to accept that she will only teach you the basics. Friends only teach you the basics. Girlfriends teach everything. Life lessons with Jordan Encinas, I think is the guy's name. I don't know. Like any teacher. Except for the fact that teachers show the full curriculum. That's why you're being dead. What? Not to mention waste of time. No, it wouldn't. He'd get 100% on the grades and he could inherit name of business here. Enterprises. Like, that's... How is that a waste of... Oh, and so your head will not process anything. with that, you should consider yourself held back. But if you become someone very close to her, believe me that she will do so that nothing interferes with that. Not even being held back a year, which is the thing that you're trying to avoid. She'll do anything to avoid you being, even if the obstacle is being held back.
Wow.
What? I'm meant to be translating this, and it still doesn't make any sense. Also, you missed this, but apparently the mentality is that if they just have like if she just tutors him, then she'll only teach him the basics like any teacher would, because teachers don't teach curriculum, and therefore what would be on this. But we know this. Teacher 101. But then top of that, yeah, but if he's dating her, then she'll do whatever it takes. Again, even if you get held back, she'll do whatever it takes if you get held back. If that were to happen, would she be useful in revisions, but also in the exam? So you're the only person taking the exam and at this point because everyone else is, and therefore she wouldn't be there. Wait, are you saying that if I romance her, she love would go as far as to commit fraud? Correct. That's how the majority of women are like. Why are you saying that directly into the camera? Eyes too always make me look like they're at the camera. It's just like, you better go down to the comment section. Wrong. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna check the comment section. Let's see if anyone said anything about that. Don't really. Most of it is all about like the editing and such, which I guess it's fine for now. I'm sure we're gonna see like the really impressive stuff in a moment's time. But anyway, r/not how women work aside, I'm sure that she is not. There's no way she's not like other girls. She's more manipulable when she's your first love, when you're her first love. It's her entire dating history then, on top of everything else that he's assumed about her. And well, after the exam, you break up with her, you get rid of her, and that's it. I'm not the kind of guy who does that to girls. Look, your life, your business, your little sweet Ririka, but little sweet is in like the food, not like sweet as in like the adjective. Is at risk. Who on earth is Ririka? Are you looking this up, KW? I hear.
I just, I'm so confused. I just like had to look it up.
What does it say? Who is Ririka?
Who is? Wait, how do you even spell it again?
Ririka.
R-I?
Yes.
R-I-R-K-A? I'm just getting random stuff.
Okay, never mind. Never mind. Let me see if there's anything in here. Nope. There's no Ririka that gets mentioned in here. Yeah, that's sure. If you could hold that goodbye. Wait, Caroline, and that girl was you? Okay, hold on. Were we in a back this whole? I mean, I know we're in a flashback this whole time. Because as I said before, it was a sepia tone thing. But like, first of all, how does she know about the parts that she wasn't there for? Secondly, this is the transition that we get side of the flashback. That she's just telling this to two. Is that kind of like? All right, okay. I guess she either knew that at the time she was being, the guy told her. I forgot his name already. Gutierrez something. Like, did he tell her? Like, was just using it the whole time. I was essentially doing the plot of She's All That or whatever. Unfortunately, it was just a fool back then. It was just a girl who was interested about it in her future. Oh, okay. So now the teacher in the school now, and she's telling the story of how a guy once used her. I guess into her class.
What?
Okay, and now we're back into the flashback.
What is happening?
I'm not really seeing this this immaculate editing so far. Anyway, at least as far as like the scene placement and composition go. All right. Anyway, congratulations, Green, for your pitch in each subject. You've got a scholarship to a. Thank you so much. Congratulations, friends. Thanks, Noemi. I don't know. Carol,
okay.
Is it just me, or is it just me, or is Ricardo going close, approaching you? Approaching you? You're closer.
Right?
Okay, there you go. Congrats on your scholarship, Caroline. Yes, everyone knows about that now. Thanks, Ricardo. Stuttering. Well, you almost never speak to me. And less if it's like me. I never found the right moment. But moments ago, when I heard that I've heard the marvelous news that I guess the class intercom was on or something.
I think I'm brain farting here.
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't doubt myself in the decision to give you emotions and support. Now, will you please support me? You can count on me for whatever you want. Thanks again. You're welcome.
Let me guess. He never paid you back. He
I thought it was strange that Ricardo congratulated you. It's such a sweet film. I think that's what I said. That was on screen for way too short amount of time. Caro, did you not understand? What did you not understand? Understand what? If a guy doesn't speak to you in quotes, it's probably because his notice him. I mean, as far as like guys and girls, honestly, it does make sense. I know that on both sides of there's a that happens a lot. But my question is, speak in quotes. That's what I don't get.
I don't know.
There's nothing that's not speaking to.
I don't know.
Doesn't know that I doesn't know about my distance. Maybe not towards you, so he definitely knows who you are, but still. But you got to admit that these congratulations were pretty nice. Were pretty affectionate. The multiples, even though it's just one of them. But I don't know how real they are, how authentic they are. And here I was thinking that someone would separate you from your little love. I'm guessing that's yeah. Oh come on, this book is a magnificent boyfriend. I was gonna make the joke she was referring to the book, and then like, yeah, I guess the book magnificent boyfriend. Okay, that's a gacha title right there. Dating a book. Why would I bother with one of flesh and bone when I have arithmetic side? She understands Mistress Arithmetics. You can't marry mathematics. Oh, I guess this is why this is that's the title of the story, and not Bride. The dress was a coincidence.
Oh.
But she marries a book at the end. I don't want to be the someone who I don't like. On some context, I'm pretty sure this is a Latin American production. But as far as I know, madrina just means godmother, right? Is she Caroline's godmother, but best friend of the same age? I might be different meaning of the word madrina. And who would have said that at the end, the final result would be what I was least expecting? The final result of what? Did she become a godmother to a book? Like, what is happening? Oh, okay. So it's the exact thing we were just talking about now. We're back to Ricardo again. All right. It started with a compliment, accompanied with some dreams. Everything was so normal for me. He was the heir of a great business. It didn't stop me from expressing myself in my normal form. As the chat transpired, he asked about the material of mathematics. He was at the edge of being held back. We had a flashback about that from his perspective. Are you telling your class about this? Except now you're switching to your perspective if they haven't heard this information already? Why?
I have questions.
Like, I know that it is unfair practice to write a script if you're not making a voice-acted series or mini-movie or anything. However, I have to ask, did the creator decide to make Caroline the narrator midway through making the... Because that would honestly explain it turns out that it was her story this whole time, despite the fact that she showed up for before the reveal, and now she's taken over the perspective character and now goes to the narration. That's that. It makes sense, but I would hate it. Accepting. He tried to give me money. By the way, Nintendo would have been with cents. So that says he give me money. I remember perfectly that I didn't cash. Honestly, why not? You know what? That's actually a fair point. Like, I mean, if people need an extra incentive to romance them, sometimes, just give them money. That would probably work, Now, after all, I wanted to be a teacher, and we all know that teachers don't accept money for teaching people, though that's the whole point. For the rest of the week, I mentioned the lack of accents at Nintendo, but the accent on should not be there. Pasaba. That's not a word. Like, for the rest of the week, I meant to send all of the recesses next to him. I don't know. For the rest of the weekend, I pasaba all the recesses. Without it's true that he lacked a lot of, especially when it came to resolving algebra and geometry. I gotta admit that during the entire transgression of the week, he was very attentive with me. It was so strange. Since nobody had ever seen me with such hats and kindness, Queen, and especially were blue. The delicacy of the courtesy of accompanying me to the bus stop.
Oh, okay. I was like, hey.
Yeah. That. What could it be? What could that be? What could that mean? I'm feeling. And that's how you get the angle of a triangle. That feels very broad. There's multiple ways of getting angles from multiple different types of triangles. That's how I explained everything you needed for the exam. What grade is it? Just learning about how to calculate angles at this point? Like, this can't be like he's about to inherit the business like right now. I would have thought.
I wonder if
at, like 13.
I wonder if what they meant is like he's not at that age yet. Is that he just inherited like if something bad happened to his father or whatever, right? That's my assumption. I don't know. I
guess maybe it was like if it got held back at all. Any signs of slacking along the journey, you know, I don't know. Good luck tomorrow. Thanks for everything, Caroline. You're welcome. Oh. I will at least give credit here. We've got visual storytelling, so we're not gonna. So it's not just all to do. Go like, wait, what is it? Huh? Like we just like let the moment last for a little bit. Now I can see like a little bit through. I gotta go. Right. Oh, all right. I guess. Okay. So this was a letter that she left for him. Okay. Anyway, hi Ricardo, which is not a separate thing. It should normally be for letters, but whatever. Tomorrow is the big day, right? Don't forget to go through to save your. Surely it wasn't anything. So it wasn't fun at all to pretend to be interested in her. Oh, okay. So this is from Jink. After the exam, you know, end your performance, and you'll be able to keep all of the expectations of your food suite. I think that might be like Sweetheart or something as a character in this video, but I'm surprised she hasn't like appeared yet. Anyway, I don't know what ate means. Jordan. I've been she's-all thatted. How dare he?
What?
I was. I mean, she's all that was like a dare, but anyway. I do like the transition shot. Oh, she is really just, you know, just super sternly
thinking so hard.
looking the other way. Good morning, Miss Susan. Good morning, Gareth. It means heart, but it's like dear, basically. Good morning, dear. For you. Well, but now you're busy. That confirms that the use of is definitely from Latin America. I know you're busy and all. It's the diminutive, but like, to hear anyone from saying that. Anyway,
wait, I forgot to ask: is this Gacha Club or Gacha Live? Because I thought this looks like Gacha Live, but I'm not sure. Because I don't recognize some
the
like
tag said both, but the tag said both, but the title says. I guess this is like infrequently used.
It goes back and forth.
Problems in my. Yeah, I'm having problems in my with my acceptance to university.
Uh-oh.
Or my application.
Oof.
And if I don't manage to find the documents that's in the way in which they gave me that scholarship, that's weird. If everything was perfect, also we could just reprint that, right? Do they in the mail? Is that how it works? I'll see what I can do. What in the meantime, control the reforzamientos. Not sure what that means in this context exactly. I guess I would have thought reinforcement, but no. I guess retry. Look after the retry attempt. I don't know. Oh, okay, the animation started again. You saw the butterflies teleport. That was the end of the loop, surely. Passed. I passed! Okay, but did you pass with 100%? Because that was the point.
Oh, did he pass?
Yes, he did. He's got 100% yet. Anyways, thanks, Caroline. You're welcome. Days later. Oh, sorry. Days later. Okay, fine. Music. Days later, the night sky, and then new music. Which, by the way, but going back into the Fallen Angels issue with this exact club, where the music just did not in the first round. If you remember, like in episode 5, like before the music, it was just like, as you know, wait, no, it was running with you, wasn't it? It was running with you that had the major problem with club music, because it's supposed to be like an end of year celebration, and all you could hear was a piano. Anyway, Caroline, you came. Of course I came. Yeah. At least I at least want to have fun in my last day as a student.
Oh, girls
at the
just
end
want fun. Oh, girls just want to have. They just wanna.
I tell you what, I can confirm that was more projection. She's she's keeping it
Let's go.
Okay. Anyway.
Hey, I'm learning.
So I guess they
are
at the end of them. Oh yeah, because of course they said the quantifications earlier. So yeah, he definitely should have calculated an angle of a triangle by the time that he gets to his final exam.
Unless he was skipping school.
Yeah. I can't get held back to the grade I was in the first place. Anyway, well said, Caroline. Come on, I'm gonna introduce you to some people. I guess this is a multiple school celebration or something in this entire time she's in school. So much for introducing yourself. Why did she do? I've always wondered sometimes why Gacha character would just do this, do the scheming thing, because a lot of the time it just doesn't seem to match anything. And then I guess she's seen something or someone. Maybe she's seen Ricardo and Jordan hanging out together or something. Nope, but I'm guessing that is Ririka after all. I think that might be her. Dressed like Wednesday Addams for some reason. And again, they just let the moment sit, and it doesn't have to that doesn't have to involve dialogue. There's a lot of those nice moments throughout this video, at least. Which probably helps because people don't understand. People on this channel don't understand what is going on. So I guess like the visuals carrying that through, at least it does help. I hope, even if the story is still confusing. It's like, but what she's so worried about? Even though I implied that Casual fancied her, spending a whole week together. Really, a true mystery. What on earth? Oh, okay. As what close-up transition? Just a flash or something.
Right.
Watering. She's having someone shining a lantern in her face. Are you okay?
Oh my god, I recognize this song. I know that this is an anime song. It's from an anime. I think it's Your Lie in April, I think. It's the theme during wait, let me double check.
I see. I think I recognize one of the other anime songs, but from like a little bit before this. But hey, at least they're like musicians, which is again the Gacha equivalent of I want people to recognize this tune, but I don't want to get copyrighted for it.
Yeah, all I knew was that
he managed. Yeah, all I knew is that he managed to inherit his business, which made me think I really need that paycheck and maybe some stock in the company while I was at it. Just saying. The worst part of that trick is that okay. Once again, we're down to accents. The sentence is supposed to be. The worst part of that mistake is that, or that trickery, was that yes, I ended up falling in love. What it actually says is, the worst part of that deceit is I ended up falling in love. Oh dear. I think that's probably one of the things that, honestly, Spanish YouTubers are at more of a disadvantage than ones because they also have to worry about accents on top of everything else, and that is, having been to Spanish school, they put a lot of emphasis on like trying to get you to memorize the positions of accents and where they're supposed to go in certain words. And at monosyllables like C and C, you have one where that they have like different meanings as a result of that. C with an accent is yes, and also sometimes refers like the self, but that's like specific circumstances. Someone gets that, and then C is if. That's how it tends to go. To the point where one of the most famous Spanish comedians actually has a catchphrase, which is ECC, which is and what if yes, but what if yes, you know? It's like, well, I know the answer is no, but what? Yeah. Anyway, after that, I ended up being pretty disappointed. I stopped thinking that everything in something that never existed. Thinking about something that never existed. I just pursued my dream of being what I am today. Your new math teacher. First day? Gave the students her backstory. Admittedly, my English in Spain, because yes, you know, as we did still have English teachers. What he used to tell a lot of stories. He got away with it because he was talking to us the English, and that was part of the investment. That was part of his method. But at the same time, he didn't do that right on the first day. We got like snippets of parts of his life, like his tragic backstory before we even learned anything. And it's like, and that is why I ended up, and that is why I say I, and the only ambitions and dreams. Now please turn to page 5.
God.
That ended up being funny than I thought.
Oh,
Alright, so okay. God is get your books out. Okay. Alright. Background is still in English. Alright. Thank you for telling us your story, Caroline. It really helped to not have to do any learning today. It's been a long time since I've listened to that. Well. I was starting with the devices of the day. Well, I guess cheese. Oh, sorry, no, I forgot. Chisme. Chisme means device in European Spanish, gossip in Latin America. So I guess we're starting with today's gossip. That makes way more sense. Okay. What's new with you, Melissa? Oh, I've got this. In the curiosity section, it says there you go. Number 3, literature professor. Okay, great. Thanks for that. Well, I'll tell you that. Also, do all the teachers wear a uniform at this school as well? I clocked that. Wow, Mr. Allen, you're very good at basketball. Why do most of these people have like the most English-sounding names? For Alan, you have Caroline. I mean, I guess that's only 2 examples now I think about it. Everyone else is relatively right. Yep. I love that. Heavy rain in one shot. Very slight slow motion in the next. If that I wouldn't be saying anything right now. And I also interested in like how I like the effect of the background here. Because it does seem like she's supposed to be under it. So anyway, how is it possible that I didn't realize it would rain today? Not even a there's not a single blessed micro on the street. Okay. What? Okay. Once again, in European, micro is like the shortened version of microwave. Like you have micro, you have microondas. I'm guessing that like micro in this context is that. I don't know. Is micro meant to be like a taxi or something?
I do not.
It's in the rain.
What?
I have questions, but it's not to do with the video. I just don't get the slang.
You don't get a spin yet. Speak the
Yeah.
It happens, you know what? It happens where you're like, you know what language, and you're like, wait, I don't recognize this slang. Like, what?
I better get English slang. Anyway, the weather forecast said that.
Me too.
Oh, okay. Oh my, that's unfortunate. once again, okay, so Eva, the IVA thing is meant to be. That's actually a spelling mistake where because V and B are pronounced the same way in a lot of Spanish accents. Not all of them, but some of them. There's a lot of confusion how that is as to like how they're spelled, especially like when you're learning. So yeah, you see that a lot. Anyway, the weather said it was going to rain until tomorrow across the entire city. The weather forecast about this city specifically, as most West are, they're very, very local. I was ready for the occasion. Would you like me to take you home? I'd appreciate that a lot. But it's very uncourteous on my part that I don't even know your name. Yeah, don't worry. You just started working at this school. My name's Alan. Nice to meet you. I'm Caroline. Well, Caroline? Excuse if we're a little bit tightly smushed together. But Daddy! Look, there's lots of rain snails in the garden. That's great, Rainy. Picture of rain snails. What a cute kid. I wasn't expecting you to have, seeing as I just met you, I know your entire story already. Say hi, Rainy. Hi. Hello, dear. Well, maybe this will be this umbrella will be a little bit small, but that's not a problem for us. We definitely can't find we can't find a vehicle to avoid the rain, or some transportation. More intense. Well, more intense than slowly falling down at microscopic levels. Yeah, I dare say it will. We should find a place to get shelter in the meantime. Did you say it was going to rain the entire city until tomorrow? How about this cafeteria, Mr. Allen? I think that would be great. Wait until the rain is over. Like run by Ricardo from before, like that was the family business. Anyway, Daddy, I want some hot chocolate. Can I buy one? Oh, there you go. Look, Josh has got you covered right here. That's for you, Rainy. Searcher of rain snails. Hot chocolate coming right up. As well, I do like these backgrounds. It is nice to see, especially because a lot of the time you can they're framed in a different way to a lot of the traditional gacha backgrounds. They seem much more flat by comparison. An anime song. See if you can figure out this one.
Oh boy, here we go.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I'm doing there. Incidentally, that was a nice touch. Can I get up from the table? Are you just gonna? Where are you going? Go to the loo or something? I want to see the fish. There's at the counter. I guess she just really loves to watch animals. Well, I guess I'll start asking for the bill. With the rain scheduled by heart. Yeah. Don't worry on my behalf. I'll pay.
This one I heard it before, but I can't remember from what anime. Ah, that's gonna bother me because I'm like, I know it. It's like a tip of my tongue.
Oh, of course. If you feel comfortable like that, then no problem. Yeah. Waiter. Also, or check please, I suppose. Yeah. Actually, I was gonna say that sounded like the Day of Fate music Team 4-Star made, but then I realized no, it's not the same thing. Ah, in brackets, I guess. Lenny? What a surprise! Oh, sorry, this is like okay. So A was just meant for Alan, as if we could tell because his mouth was open. Of course. Anyway, oh, Alan, what a surprise seeing you here, neighbor. What do you think of my new night job? Sorry for not taking your order. I was in the loo. I mean, it's so it's no problem, I guess. Don't worry. After all, it's a pleasure seeing you here. Why don't you take the pleasure in introducing me to your guest? I know, because you just showed up seconds ago. Like, there's only so much you can say words in if you know that someone is here. Also, I just really like Mike Morwenna in this scene. Like, Morwenna could easily grow up to look like this at some point. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, forgive me. This is Caroline. Good night, young man, or, good evening, young man, I guess. And over there is Rainy, who, since you're my neighbor, you probably around. But, okay. Playing with the fish in that fish bowl. Did you just want to watch them? Are you allowed to play with the fish? Like in a cafe? I don't think you are. Well, and nobody, wow, and nobody told you through the street that you look like a happy family? Oh yeah, sure, because people have a frequent habit of, in the rain, yelling across the street, "Hey, like a happy family!" No, of course they didn't say that. You know that I respect my wife a lot. I would the last thing that I would want is for her to think that that there's something else about us. I mean, you could have said you loved her rather than just respected her. A little bit of like a marriage on the rock situation. I'm sorry if I made you uncomfortable with no accent. That wasn't my intention. I mean, it was the narrative intent. That scene serves no other purpose than just I need people to know a happy marriage and that he has a wife. How do I do that? Hey, do people in the streets yell at you and tell you like a without knowing who you are? Do we really give the image of being a family? Really, does a man, a woman, and a child walking the image of a family? I wonder what a shock that would be. Even if you do, who cares? Nothing was going to come out of that. It's going to come out of it, isn't it? I can't think of me as a as a grown woman, as like an older woman, I guess would be in there anyway. Much less that they think that I am the beloved. I am the beloved. I never wanted to look like that. Except for with Ricardo, I guess, but anyway. Actually, I wonder if Alan is actually Ricardo's brother at the business, and suddenly that's going to be like the reveal. Anyway, the next day. Teacher Violetta, you're very punctual. Yeah, I've always loved punctuality. I suppose that's something that characterizes me in this school. Did M. Night Shyamalan write this? Your character quirk, punctuality. I need people to know that about me right now.
Oh my goodness, we figure out the true lore of this movie, or where? Is this a movie?
It is a movie. Yeah.
Okay. What's it sure?
That's fine. Yeah. But although my students in room 2B are afraid of me. It's cool. I didn't ask, and that has nothing to do or not. But man, the material that but man, the material of like plastic arts is so simple. But that's not what I was trying to talk about. Even she knows how pointless that dialogue was. And what do you need? What do you need, Teacher Caroline? Well, I just wanted to ask you something. Oh, by the way, it's very possible how the eyes are on Violetta here that maybe we've got another half-blind character. Just on the day when Ghost Kitty isn't here. Ghost Kitty's not here to say hola at this point. So well. Anyway. I just wanted to ask you something. Something about Mr. Allen. Oh. Hold on. Recalibrating. I almost read that as goalkeeper. That's not what that means in this context. Okay, so the only other phrase, the word I use like for portero or portera would be like, I guess like someone who looks after like a work of building. Yes, in Latin America it might mean janitor. I think. We'll go with that for now. Oh, our janitor. But well, I know him. I've known him for years. Maybe I can help you. Yes, I know. That's why I came to you. Now let me speak. Thanks a lot, per Teacher Violetta. I wanted to ask you about Mr. Allen's wife. Is she trying to pry into this man's marriage because she has the vague suspicion that she might be a jealous woman? I am the wife. Been in for years because he's my husband. Big reveal. I just watched Empire Strikes Back yesterday, so just thinking it's like,
no.
Mr. Allen never told you about his wife. He told me enough. He told me you once knew about her. No, I am his wife.
Oh my God, Jacob! Why? Just...
That's not true. That's a but.
I am so hard trying not to laugh right now. So hard.
No. That's a touchy subject, and it needs to be treated with discretion.
What What sort of description? What? What? No, I'm just getting
Also, now I think
confused by the movie.
I think I recognize this. There's the soundtrack now. Actually, like I think like a da 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 something. I don't know. Anyway,
Oh wait.
let's go to somewhere more discreet. Okay, maybe they didn't actually mention this before you started working at this. Yeah, it's common practice to talk about the spouses before hiring someone.
Why is there's a bag in the what? Why is there a trash?
Why is there a giant by tree on top of this? Who carried that up here? Someone had to either plant that up here for it to grow at this spot, or carried pot way up the stairs.
Apparently the janitor did.
Yeah, now I'm wondering about this because now Violetta's saying that it's necessary for her to know for her safety.
Why is there a random cup? There's like actually a random cup by the bonsai tree.
Yeah, but okay, yes, there's a random cup too. I'm more curious about why is it like this is to be safe? Is Alan's wife a mafia boss? Is she the godmother, the madrina?
Oh boy.
Anyway, you see, since with a capital rather than a new set, because even though it's not a full stop, since about 5 years ago, our zone, I guess our area neighborhood, became very unsafe. The gangs and delinquency were abundant. You could. Oh, hold on. Okay, I think what's supposed to be said here is that you could always hear, like every week, you would hear something about a new assault, a new crime or something. But what is said here is instead you can still hear that every week, as if this is still going on. Two letters at the end of it should have been escuchaba, then it would have been a problem. So I felt like it was better than oxygen. I mean, my brain isn't melting, so definitely better than oxygen. That's for sure. They're non-identified individuals, and so and from what they say, they are completely armed. As it's again still present tense, but now I go back into the past. But with the passage of time, they've been diminishing. Sorry, hold on. This is we say the actual gang members. Sorry, they've been diminishing students and neighbors of the zone, of the area.
No, I'm just not even ask questions anymore.
Yeah, just like the class's time was diminished in its duration. Was this in the past, or is this still going
on in the present? I do not know. Every time they go back and forth with stuff, I'm just like, wait, is this in the past or is this the present? Like,
Yeah. Hold on. I might have messed up. Hold on. Okay. It's meant to be sit. So it has been very insecure, like that very. This is an ongoing thing, which they should have told her before you started working here. Quite honestly. All right. So this is still all ongoing. Okay. And I guess I can't sync it up properly, so I'm just gonna let it play. This would have also been great to have some visuals. This feels like early Fallen Angels, where just we're getting a lot of conversational stuff, and then whereas later, And later on, we added a couple of like stills at the very least to visualize what was going. Or I guess like it feels like modern day Mrs. Dysart's show being so minimalistic, it does not allow for the it does not allow for like visualizations of the Greek mythology lessons, and so half of the time we just spend it inside of a classroom.
So
Anyway.
far, do you like this better than Oxygen?
Yeah, I read that out earlier.
Definitely.
My brain isn't melting. Yeah, my brain's not melting through my sinuses. Definitely better from my perspective. But what about you? You like Further Oxygen?
Honestly, when I tried to watch Oxygen, I just stopped halfway. I was like, I don't know what's going on anymore in that movie. With this one, I'm just a little bit confused on like the time. That's all. Like, I don't know which one is worse.
Okay. Well, I mean, now
Is that good?
we're in the present day.
Okay.
Yeah,
So we're in the present.
the flashbacks. Flashbacks are very much the flashbacks were like all the parts to do with like Ricardo and such when Callum's now everything else has been in the present. Like ever since the narration stopped, we're now just following Caroline the whole way through. Anyway, so yeah, students have been diminishing. Just like the timetables have been reducing. Right? So yeah. But from all of this, you must be wondering, where does she fit into all this? Mother. Well, her name was Melody. She came here much earlier than along. They were both already married. They had a daughter who was only born a few months prior. She was she was the PE teacher, and Mr. Allen came in as the janitor, I guess. But one day, Sused, not how you spell that word. Again, Latin American accents, a lot of them will say like, except for TH, they'll go surf or like the letter C. It's meant to have a C there. Anyway, one day a tragedy happened. She was found dead after like when exiting the school.
What?
Okay, so hold on. That adds more context to like that other scene. Why is Alan worried about his wife thinks if she's dead? Like, if he doesn't want to move on, then that's his choice. But the way he phrased it, it seems like he's worried about like what his wife will think, as if her ghost still roams this mortal plane. Sure that he is faithful, you know, even if death did them part.
I swear, if it's a supernatural story, I'm just walking away.
If you're watching this, my Ghost X, that should be another Gacha series.
Write it down.
I get over my dead ex, and then like I date someone else, but my ex comes back to haunt me out of jealousy and goes to Andre and date people. The police said that she had 7 stab wounds in different parts of her body.
Ow!
Ow, indeed. Apparently, she'd been assaulted. You don't say!
You don't say!
What away was it the 7 stab wounds?
Like, do you think they were just tattoos or something?
was a very tough loss for the whole school, but the one who suffered the most was Mr. Allen. Again, you don't say. It was life. Of course he suffered the most. Unless he did it, but no, we don't know that yet.
Dun dun dun.
He had to raise his daughter completely entirely alone. Still, even still, the departure of his wife, he never let himself feel nostalgic. He never wanted to be consoled. My condolences. But Violetta, so for that story to not repeat itself, wouldn't it be better to a
Uh-oh. Is Jacob frozen? In the video? Let me check and see on YouTube. Oh my god, he is frozen. But you guys still hear me.
Remember I said that I had my hotspot on before? My phone died.
Yeah. Hey, welcome back.
Well, loading up. I'm gonna load up that video again. Well, we'll have to load it again then, won't we? Whoops. Okay. Oh, I forgot.
Not this again.
Forgot about this intro. La 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 la.
Bleep 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 bleep.
Okay, here we go. Is that what you like? Is that what you interpret this reading to be? Just all like la 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 blip 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 blip.
Basically.
Fair enough. If we ever do like a Japanese gacha, I'm definitely getting you to read everything. That'd be fun, actually. That'd be fun, actually. Doing reading a Japanese gacha.
Oh my god, I have to, sharpen my Japanese language.
just like every single sentence is just like someone says a word like okay, that can have multiple meanings. It could be this. Like...
No, literally, like there are so many videos like, what does this mean? Oh, that means this. But what about this? So what is this? What is this? What is this? Okay, say it in a sentence. It's like all like the same words and everything.
Yeah, like people ask me like a specific word in Spanish, and I just have to be like, okay, say it in a sentence. And also the difficulty of like translating on the fly when you're doing Spanish is just because like the order of words is different. That's why you'll like hear me like stop and start as a sentence continues while I'm like, okay, this is where this is like, okay, this is another word here. I got to put this up here first. So I got to say the sentence again. Just go like that. That's why I keep doing that. Okay. I need a police station. Yep. We tried, Caroline, but they always tell us the same story that they're busy. Who's busy? The government? The town hall? Like what?
Who? The mafia?
I don't know. They've been doing the same story for 5 years. All we can do is be careful and keep not telling new teachers until they've already signed a contract, I guess.
Wow.
Yeah. All that's left to do is be very careful, and if possible, like we'll go out with company. Thanks a lot for your advice, Violetta. Very well. Now let's start so we can begin the classes. I'm very punctual, you know. That's me, punctual Violetta. There's so many paper airplanes at this school. There's one on the roof and there's one on like the top of the lockers. Andresito, which just means little Andres. It's just, again, diminutives. I guess he is A as well, much like Alan was before. Anyway, Miss Caro? Your parents haven't arrived yet, is that right? Don't cry, I'm sure they'll arrive. Mom, Dad! That was quick. Is this Mad at Disney in the background? I think it is. Anyway, hi Caroline. Oh, is this Ricardo now? And Ririka, I'm guessing as well. Yep, it's them, of course. Yeah. It's been a pleasure seeing you again. You know, I just saw you right now, but it has been a pleasure in the past. Miss Caroline, are you okay? Yeah, I just haven't stood up yet, that's all. Yeah, this is Mad at Disney. That's the song we're playing right now. Wait, Caroline! You're not supposed to go out alone, remember? It's dangerous to go alone. Weeks later. After what you told me, that's something pretty severe. Pretty serious. It's been weeks and she hasn't stopped it acting super weirdly. I mean, we all know what she acted like in the first day of the job that she was doing, but and the second one in the few conversations we've had with her. But you know, other than that, she's been very strange. And that's without mentioning that she's a completely normal person with the kids. I'll speak to her. Maybe I'll find out the truth about her new behavior.
The truth
And
about her behavior.
And the background. What the heck is love? What the heck is love? Oh, enough of that, I guess.
No more.
I've said before that when you whenever I recognize a song in Gacha, it always like distracts me, especially if it's like, especially like it's like a pop song that's been remixed. With that at least it like fits the tone a little bit of that scene. So in that particular form, like the original. Because I've said it before, but back in the day, it used to be very common to either have night calls or just like actual major label release songs in the video. So yeah, very distracting to say the least. Apparently everyone's left YouTube right now, so we're just hi to the one person on Twitch.
That was cool animation right there, gotta say.
Yeah, I think it was just that, you know, smooth framing. You know, it's like the pacing of movement, apart from the rain earlier, has been very consistent so far. I'm starting to see why that comment was saying let's edit like this person. It's not necessarily all the grandiose moments. It's just more like the details. Oh, okay, Bond's here. Hello.
Oh, hi.
According to Restream, no, you're not. Apparently, I don't know. Caroline, is there something you need to say? Is there something you wish to tell me?
No, Professor.
Very well. Off you go then.
Thank you, Professor.
Not at all. I'm perfectly fine. We're going back into this thing again, saying you're fine, but not really fine.
Fine. Everything is fine. It's not like the world is on fire. I'm totally fine. Everything is great. Like the world is on fire.
It's not like the world is on fire, but everything is great like the world's on fire.
What? She's saying she's fine when really she's not fine. So you have to pretend to be fine and everything, but you need to
Yeah,
talk
but
to
you can't
someone.
get into it because they wouldn't understand. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That's what Bond's. That's the meme that Bond is playing in his head right now. When they ask you how you are, you have to say you're fine, but not really fine, but you can't get into it because he wouldn't understand. Anyway. Yeah. Don't worry about me. Oh, that's another thing I appreciate about this video, by the way. The fact that we do have some camera angles.
Yeah.
But we still have like the speech bubbles. So normally the speech bubbles tend to be like the death of camera angles, particularly because there's always like an attempt to try and fit them in. Back when I used to edit gacha reviews and they weren't just all live, I would try and zoom in on like certain things, some like things that are going on the screen. But if I also do that, it didn't quite work because I was trying to like, draw emphasis onto it because again, you couldn't see my face. There was nothing, there's no movement to latch onto. So I was like, okay, I'll do like some zoom ins in here. But if I do that, then I need to get the face in frame properly because of rule of thirds. And then, but wait, but I can't do that because the speech is all the way up here. But if I do it that way, then the face is all the way down here. Like, so it was a big hassle for me. But I mean, it seems to be decent enough here at the very least. Say something, I'm giving up on you. Anywhere I would have followed you.
Jeez.
Why was she so mortified? She saw a ghost. Anyway, I wonder what happened with the hair there actually as well. Caroline, I know that something's wrong with you. Oh, so something is up with you, rather. I should have said that way. I'm not sure how bad it is. But Somo's not a word. I think it's meant to say solo, as in like with an L. But I just wanted to tell you that you have my support unconditionally. Also, can we leave now? I need to pick up my daughter. She's probably waiting where that kid was earlier. We didn't go home yet. It's very obviously the middle of the night. And we've just established my wife is dead, so how did she get back home in this unsafe neighborhood? Is she walking by herself? I hope not. Yeah, what I did to you was bad, Caroline. Did what?
What did you do? Jake.
Yeah, I'm so sorry for like generously giving you an umbrella, offering to pay for your food, sheltering with you, keeping you company, and probably safe in these like dire neighborhoods and such. You know, just slap on the wrist, right? I'm just such a mean person. Big old meanie, that's me.
I'm not sure, but I think we said, what did you do at the same time?
Oh. I didn't even notice.
Like, wait, did we just sit there? Oh my.
Bond, can we get a verdict on that, please? Anyways, yeah. What did he do, though? I can understand your reaction.
Okay, what did you do?
That man lost all of my respect. Which man, Lenny or Ricardo? Because you haven't heard the story, and all that Ricardo did was say, "Oh, it's been a pleasure to see you again," and that's it. Also, he lost all your respect. Do you know him before? I guess maybe he might met like a parent-teacher thing or something. No, you're not a teacher, are you? You're the janitor. So yeah, you wouldn't have. What?
We have questions I need to not know. We have questions I need to do.
Mm-hmm. That did he do? I just want to get rid of that memory. It was the moment where I felt. Oh, hold on a second. Did she? Are we meant to think that she's like told him the story, and that's why they were looking at the skies? Like she's finished telling her story of like what happened with Ricardo.
I get wait. That doesn't make any sense.
I mean, kind of. It was just very clumsily presented, but I guess if I got to the end of the story, that was why they were looking away. I felt like she just didn't say anything, and that's why the passage of time happened, but I guess not.
Oh, so this is seeming like another Spanish Gacha. Have we forgotten about Oxygen and the other Spanish Gacha that I forgot the name of?
Oh, you mean La Venganza? Yeah, we had to complete the trilogy. You see, this was actually one of the ones that I found when I was looking for a good Spanish Gacha to review, and clearly I failed because I decided on Oxygen instead. This one is not as bad as Oxygen, but I can definitely say that it
has flaws. It has flaws.
As for the Taylor Swift quote, yeah, you spoke so much at the same time. If was much louder, so Jacob's mic died out. Well, the message got across, so that's all that matters.
Oh my god, we need to stop saying the same stuff that I just said. I can't speak anymore.
Apparently, Bon and I do that more often than we do. I don't know. Anyway, in that moment, that's the moment that's the moment when I felt the most stupid and unappreciated and pathetic I've ever felt. I'm guessing. I just would have preferred if it didn't affect me so much. You know, they never think about this kind of stuff. You know, in She's All That, they you cover the bets and they do like they're happy ever after, but that doesn't happen a lot. You know, we gotta give justice for all the people who've been She's All Thatted that don't end up getting the happy ending. They were just like a dare means to an end. I would have wanted that at the end of all of that entire lie.
Oh, Bon, this is Gacha Life, we think.
No, well, okay. In the tags it says both. In the title it says Gacha Club. So
we're not sure. Sorry. It looks like Gacha Life, but then it goes back to Gacha Club. I honestly think they're using both.
Maybe.
Probably. I mean, wait. They have the highlights from Gacha Club.
Yep.
So, okay.
Oh yeah, that's been turned off. You just got the default highlights on Alan over here. Ugh.
Ew.
Anyway.
Remember, Bond, not everyone likes noses. Only you do.
Mm-hmm. I actually do like noses. I put them on all of the new projects. Anything that I started working on after Gacha Club came out, I put noses on for.
Like, I'm not going on this long run. I'm just saying, it just depends on the character designs. It would look good with noses if it's a very good design and it matches very well. But there are other designs where if you do try to use a nose, it doesn't look great at all. You have to use the nose pretty good, I guess.
I thought you said I said designs is. it's like Gollum. It's like we love the designs. I can't do Gollum voice. I've said this already. It's one of my presents I can't do. We love design. No, I'm not gonna try. We love designs.
We love design. Yeah, no.
Anyway, yeah, I got. Yeah, that's like that. My precious. That's all. That's like the whisper.
Yeah.
I can do Gollum voice. I got you. Okay.
Join the stream, Bond. We want to hear your Gollum voice. Join it right now.
if we ever adapt Lord of the Rings into Gacha, we'll do that. We'll bear that in mind. Oh my goodness. Okay, but I wish it would affect me so much that I wouldn't have left with the desire to see him so much. But it's over now. I will never fall in love again. So we've got one person who doesn't want to move on due to grief, and another person who has sworn off of love. I wonder what's going to happen.
They're gonna fall in love and get married and have kids.
Yeah, I will never stoop so low again. Also, this is the same motivation as Lucinda, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah, like she got wronged, admittedly twice by the same guy, but then like swore off of love and then never got a chance to say like, hey, this might not be such a bad thing. I don't need it, but I don't have to avoid it. That would have been enough for Lucinda, but anyway. This one I don't actually know, Bon.
Me either.
Anyway, so you're planning to never fall in love again, eh? Correct. And you think that by saying it, you can avoid it? Love is something that always arrives when you least expect it. You know, look at me, the person who avoids it at all costs because of the ghost of my wife. As soon as I see 7 leaking trails of ectoplasm on the floor, I know to bail out of a first date.
A Star is Born movie is Gacha. What?
Oh, I actually have seen that. I just forgot about the song, I guess. I have seen that.
Oh, I never seen the movie. Never seen it.
It's slow, but that's how you discover that it's long lasting. Alan, I don't need love to live.
All you need is love.
What on earth is up with her mouth? Her mouth like shifted across her face. Like she's still like pouting slightly, but it's like a or something. You're wrong. We all need love. Yeah. Tell that to the asexual people that are probably going to watch this video at some point. In
Like
fact,
me,
we
right?
have one right now. Yeah.
Hey, speaking of asexuals, we have one right here. Oh yeah, KW.
Yeah. Okay. Well, clearly this is definitely the wrong crowd for this video.
But technically, you're arrow A's. You have no like love interest. For me, I'm more not into like I don't know if I'm allowed to say the word or not, so I'm not gonna say it.
Well, okay, so you're saying that you're ace, but you're not arrow, is what you're getting at.
Yeah, so like I do want to eventually have a love partner, but not to where like if he and I decide to have children or whatever, if we want children, we're gonna adopt. If that makes sense.
Yeah. The human being is a being of love. Even if you don't want to accept it. Oh, this is going in a dangerous direction. I don't think that the creator realized what they were doing or implying in this scene. So I'm not gonna be like, you know, this is this is denying thing ace. No, that's not what I'm saying. But love hurts. That's because you haven't known it well. You know, you haven't met the right person. Who's said that to an ace person before? Ah! Your erase, you have not met the right guy / girl.
No means no, sir. Red flag, Jacob. Ah!
Oh, I guess, yeah. All right. There you go. The fact that my connection still isn't working just like glitched in my ears constantly. That was a bad idea. Moving on. It's not always about like the love between partners. Oh, okay, thank goodness you're dialing it back. There's familial love of animals, of plants, or even friendship itself. We weren't talking about those. She's saying she's not going to ever fall in love. When people say fall in love, they mean of partners. That's like universally known. Ah. love? Oh, yes, that a human emotion I've heard so much about. That's a nostalgic reference. Oh, okay, so for mum and dad. So I'm guessing this is where we see, like, the backstory of what happened to her parents, which doesn't get a narration, I guess. This wasn't important to mention, you know, in her presentation to her class. You know, just like, what story should I tell you today? The one about that, like, the death of my parents and how that formed me as a human being? No. The time was betrayed by a man. Oh my goodness. Like as I said before, this is like an r/not how women work or something like that. I gotta wonder, like, based on the was like, I don't tend to speculate about this, but I'm gonna pull a Quinton Reviews right now, and play a game of, was this line written by a woman or a man? Except for it's the visuals all line this time. It's not a perfect match. But yeah. Thread started, but I'm sure, I think that exists, right? Was it called like Not How Girls Work? I'm not sure. There's like an actual subreddit that's called that. That's why I was like referencing that. I don't know. Okay. Granny, let's play. So I guess you grew up with her grandmother. Okay. Your food, Miss Caroline. Will my grandmother come to eat with me today? We're sorry, she's very busy. Suddenly she turned to Adrian Agreste. I thought that was meant to be like, I thought it was meant to be Ricardo who was meant to be Adrian in this context, but okay. Because he's the one with the whole like business thing. I don't know. Alan, you met the love of your life, right? Well, that marriage was on the rocks apparently, but you know. I still have her with me. The ghost appears right behind her. Hello! Ah! We'll be right back, meme. Da, 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 da. I miss her too much. With her, I live the best moments of my life. Thanks to her, I met my little Rainy. More like I conceived her, but still.
Fun. I don't think Batman just only grew up alone. I don't think he had anyone to take care of him besides Alfred, right? At least in most comics.
I think that was probably why. That yeah, I guess Bruce Wayne never had a grandmother that got mentioned at any point.
Like, where is his grandparents? And where does he have uncles or aunts? Like,
I'm going to guess no. Because of that whole Alfred thing.
I am Googling this.
I'm just gonna find like in the obscure 1954 comic, the Bat Family, we have the only mention of Batman's aunt Gwendolyn, Gwendolyn Wayne, who was estranged after the attack on like her brother Thomas, but then later came back, and as a result became, I don't know,
no,
became Blue Bat, the villain character.
He only has extended family, which is his son Damian Wayne, who becomes a Robin, and a cousin named Kane, who becomes Batwoman. That is it. Yeah. That's it.
And an aunt who becomes Blue Bat from 1954. Oh, that would be Gertrude Wayne. Okay, yeah, fine. I like that more than Gwendolyn. Yeah, Gertrude Wayne. She actually like attacks during the day because of the blue sky of Gotham City, and that's her camouflage. I am vengeance. I am the day. I am Blue Bat.
Yes. Oh no! It's Blue Bat! We better run with our kryptonite!
Kryptonite doesn't harm me. No, seriously, it doesn't. I'm human. Why would it?
Well, then you're not gonna stop us stealing all this kryptonite to defeat Superman?
That's pink kryptonite. You do not want to get that stuff near him again. You picked the wrong color. Okay. Her bat's just the color blue. She's up over the blue sky. Doesn't know what the danger is. She's like, where is the danger? Where is the danger? Where is it?
Rachel! Where is she?
We should tell Aiden about this. Wonder what he thinks of blue bats. Bon, petition for the next like animated compilation to include like all the blue bat jokes, like visualize as we like talk about them.
Going to pick pink kryptonite.
Can we get like an improvised KW blue bat theme music?
Blue bat.
There you go. Okay, let's get back to the video.
She's a dangerous old granny bat woman with nose blue bat.
Sponge Pen Square Bob, he's a friendly little guy. That's the second. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that either. I was like, oh, okay, well, we're continuing. Third verse.
SpongeBob Blue Bat goes fight against crime.
If there's trouble, you know where she will look. You better beware, she's gonna catch every single crook eventually. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for your loss. I thought we were just like joking about like a fictional, like a made-up superhero while they're having like a very deep, like emotional conversation. I'm sure that she misses you too. What are you talking about? I'm right here. I'm in the bushes. But Alan, do you not want to fall in love again? You're not planning to? I don't think I will like love will ever come back to me. You just said you can't avoid it. What are you talking about? Since I already lived it with my wife Melody. That's right, everyone. Love apparently only happens once and once alone. All you remarried couples out there, either you didn't get it right the first time or it's not right now. That's how it works, I guess. That's very contradictory. Yeah, exactly. What? This character would be...
She is fun.
Callum would be amazing at Gacha Sins. It's not that... Well, wasn't it... Didn't you just say that love arrives when you least expect it?
Oh my god.
She's got an eagle's eye for danger. Give her a shout. But don't give her a bite to eat, because her dentures will probably fall out. It's Blue Bat!
Blue Bat!
Alan, you're still alive. You're a human being full of love. Unlike me, I guess. That doesn't stop you from loving again. In fact, it's usually the cause of it, I would have thought. But anyway. We're going to the my shimmering husband territory for a place like this.
I was gonna say that.
Dang it! We can still make Gacha Sins, Bon. I've just been busy. Okay.
Been so busy very busy and gay.
I've got to go. Reyes home alone. Yeah. How do you think she got back there? Anyway, and I have to be there for her. Surely that would have trumped staying at a park bench late at night. Wow. Of course, no problem. Say hi from my say hi to her from me. Goodbye, Caroline.
Bye-bye. Farewell.
The next
See
day.
you never.
There's been like 3 different types of like time card transitions so far.
Oh, that looked...
Every song starts so abruptly. They're all music box covers, but they all start so suddenly. That thought has not let me sleep.
Oh,
Why does everyone have a bonsai tree? Okay, like I've noticed, like the same like 5 different props get recycled a lot in these scenes. It's good to fill up a room and decorate it, but like don't use the same decorations over and over again.
Do we know what place they're at or anything? Because I'm just gonna... Wait, I think...
Decoration. Okay, maybe the trash bag is not decoration, but the bonsai plant certainly is. Yes, this is breaking news. Once again, no accent, so if this is breaking news... Be very careful. After 3 consecutive robberies this week, if you manage to capture the suspects in a security camera. Oh, sorry, I said that wrong. Yeah, they managed to capture they managed to capture them on a security camera. They've been caught.
Okay.
On the camera there.
Okay, bus entries are now found naturally. Okay, I wasn't sure, but is original art form in China and Japan. Apparently.
Yeah, they've got props. I've already seen props in any gacha stuff these days. Yeah, there is that. That's why I said it's like good to have decoration, but obviously don't repeat it too much.
Yeah.
Not everyone has bonsais everywhere, especially on rooftops of schools. The police is out. That's a very colloquial phrase. The police is giving it their all, putting their full dedication. They're getting to the nitty gritty. I don't know, something like that. What must the assailants want? Money. They've been robbing banks. They want money. That's how it works.
Give me your money, 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 so I can be rich, rich, rich. So I don't have to work all day. Don't have to work all day. Don't have to pay to anyone because I'm gonna be... I don't know.
We're getting money. Tell him Sharon it. Name is Sharon. No one in the bank can hear you. I know Bomb was thinking that too. Yeah, we don't know yet because we're idiots. But the fugitives of the law but they are fugitives of the law that are still around the area and are armed. That's like everyone else that we've talked about so far. Also, petition for me to never blink on camera again, because that was horrifying before. I actually saw Demetrius, these guys, bonsais, they're like $39.99. I sculpted myself, which was granted a side gig. No crane steps, I would have thought. Hopefully.
Jeez.
Be very to all the people in the area. Be very careful. We already said that, but we're gonna repeat it.
Speak up, Sharon!
Sharon, speak up.
Bye bye.
Principal Noelia, what are you doing outside? I had to go to work as well. Anyway, the situation's getting worse, Alan.
Oh no.
Did I get the word wrong? Whoops. I better slightly take a step back. lots of my students that are stopping attending due to the lack of safety in this area. It's becoming critical. If it continues like this, the only thing to do will be to fail the class to stop the classes. You know, we made a Chamber of Secrets reference earlier, but this feels like Chamber of Secrets now. Actually, you know, the real debate is going to like evacuate and close the school, and here we are now.
I personally take a step back. Jacob, no!
I think at one point my brother tried to do a crane kick to see if he could pull it off. And so what I did was like he like mid-flight I just caught his leg and made him stumble. Anyway. Also, remember when this was all about like a girl who liked maths that hasn't come up a lot in this at all?
Yeah, it just turned into basically some sort of mafia gang taking over the school. So it's like Chamber of Secrets, but also like white book.
It's instead of like one monster, it's several monsters. Instead of the school, it's like the entire area.
Oh my gosh, it's Misfits in the Chambers of Secrets.
Hold on. Misfits. Is that wait? That's book 2 for you, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a crossover between Harry Potter and Misfits. And they go to Hogwarts to try and figure out how to bring back Mia. And it turns out Mia became a dark wizard of swords and everything for the Voldemort. And Crow become the headmaster because there was a hit on Dumbledore. So, you know, he had to kill Dumbledore, so he became the new headmaster. And we're like, all right, everyone, I'm taking over the school. You guys are going to be trained to become hitman.
All right, that was something there. Okay. Okay. Right. And yes, he did. Like not like just to see like how it would look, you know. Sometimes you watch Karate Kid and then you decide, hey, I'm gonna try that myself. It happens. Hey, now don't try this at home. Anyway, on a plane. What? No, not on a plane. Not on a plane. I don't remember saying that, but if I did, that was an accident. Anyway, for how long? Until they catch the criminals.
Why is it sunset and you're still in school? Wait, whoa. I mean, of course, you get the counter argument that it could say it's like sunrise, but that looks much more like a sunset. Like, I know my sunrise and sunsets, okay? Sunrise is more blue, while sunset is more orange and tangey and dark.
Yeah.
So don't try to say it's sunrise.
Yeah. Also, I don't see anything else. Maybe like a message did not get across on Restream. I'll check if I'll go charge my phone and I'll check.
What does?
We also serve jumbo bonsais. Yeah, that's like the main size that seems to be in demand right now. Oh, okay. So that's why I was saying like, okay. So if I said mid-flight, I meant like mid like the kick. So like I caught the leg as it was like flying in the air, like that. Like that was what I meant. Okay. Wow, such silence. This is new when you're a teacher. I concur with the silence. Caroline, do they give you the new schedule? We haven't got to that point, Alan. Well, it's only 1 hour of difference from the usual. And yes, I do see why you got mildly concerned.
Yes, let's do the crane kick in the airplane. Yeah, there's no problems there during mid-flight. Like, what? Why?
Yeah, the kick of the crane or the middle of a plane.
Oh, you just.
I suppose that way they'll reduce the assaults in the zone. Aren't like these people like in hiding, like robbing banks? Are they still like just randomly assaulting people?
I guess so.
I hope the situation improves. Well, until tomorrow, I better get to my house quickly. If they realize that the school schedule's changed, does that mean they'll just like change their time of day if they're assaulting people, or like how does this work? Anyway,
I do not.
Yeah, I'll come with you, Teacher Melissa. Did something happen? Yes, they changed the schedule and a bunch of people are like, there's like criminals on the loose. A lot's happening.
Oh my god! First English word! No, Alan! I mean, I know Alan is in English, but like, it was Alan!
No is also a Spanish word.
Oh, right. Look, it's been a while since I studied Spanish, okay? I only know how to count in Spanish!
I think you're thinking of French, where it does like have an extra N at the end. Anyway, goodbye, take care of yourself. Goodbye? You're planning to stay? Yeah, well, the exam season will be over soon.
But,
I've got to hand out like the grades until tonight at midnight.
Midnight!
Yeah, there's no way the school's any school is still open at midnight. Are you not scared of those delinquents? That's a good question. Did you get homeschooled French lessons?
No, only Japanese.
Oh, okay. I am scared, but my role as a teacher must be realized.
But don't you get like underpayment at the end?
I would do it at home if only I had a computer. I keep refusing money, so I can't afford one. It's very dangerous, Caroline. I know.
Oh, how to say no? Oh, in Japanese is iya, iya, iya. Don't go say iya because you're saying house in Japanese. It's iya, iya, iya.
Okay.
There you go. What's the one of Japanese? I have to say no.
Okay. How do you say no house? I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Iya, iya.
That's no good. Anyway. Anyways, so even so, keep me in touch.
But I didn't know no in English is also no. In Spanish, I didn't know it's the same spelling. I thought they had a different spelling.
Okay, this is like the French saying, the green worm went towards the green glass. Oh, I'm sure there's like a Loic Somerville video about that. I haven't seen any Loic Somervilles in my recommended for like a long time, actually. I guess YouTube just stopped recommending them after a while. Safety? Daddy! Rainy, what are you doing walking around alone? I let you walk home alone in the middle of the night yesterday, but now there's 3 extra criminals, like the ones we've already had. Even inside of this school, it's dangerous. You know, the place that apparently is supposed to be safe.
So intense music.
Yeah. I think, again, demoraste is not a word I've recognized, but I think it just means that you're taking a long time.
Oh my god. This is French, right?
Yeah. Le ver, ver, va ver, ver, le ver, ver. I think that's how you would say it. That's just a translation of like what of this from before. Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure that that would just be like a tongue twister. There's lots of those.
No, God, no. I know the how many woodchuck can a woodchuck? That was
Yeah,
really
you know it's so well you've stumbled on saying.
yeah. That is very hard to say in Chinese. Apparently, like no one can do it. It's very hard.
You mean it's hard to say like if you translate all the words to Chinese, or it's hard to
No,
say?
like if you saying it in the language.
Okay, yeah. Well, okay, fair enough. Pablito clavo un clavito clavo Pablito. That's the Spanish one. Take her home. Keep me posted.
So intense.
Yeah, Caroline, is everything all right? By the way, nice addition of the blanket there, and this room as well. Yes, I'm still waiting for some of my grade averages, and I'll be over. It'll be over soon. I guess you're finishing before midnight. Otherwise, this child would not have just gone to bed. Okay. I've left Rainy. I've left Rainy sleeping. I'm heading over. Don't do that.
No. What if a criminal breaks in?
Yeah, because not only are you gonna, it's not like like living like criminal breaking in, but also you're roaming the streets alone, which makes you at risk, right? Like there's two people like in the enclosures. You, sir, are going to die. Ready? I'll wait for you. Why? You just like
What?
if you're ready and you're done, then he doesn't need to come after him and get you. Oh God! What? Ah. I better hurry.
Oh, he's gonna die, isn't he? He's gonna die.
I got here. Yeah, I already thought so.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, she died. She died. Oh, no, she died.
You just hear a phone from, like, the floor. She's not answering. Is that not the safety padlock on the gate? Off the gate.
Oh, no.
I mean, that is the gate, presumably, so you would think. Caroline. Caroline! I think this might be the best music so far.
Yeah, let's go.
This is Caroline!
Stop ringing the phone! Gosh!
She's not answering. I know there's not a police station, but nearby, you can still call the police, right? They'll still, like, show up. Hello? Now we're going into, now we're going into French. Hello, this is Night Dog. Anyway. I want to report a robbery with assault in the New Arts Institute. Also, I noticed like a lot of these like walls have paper stuck to them. Again, it's always the same props, isn't it? There's another basketball in the corner.
And why is there a cactus? Oh God, that's kind of dangerous because what if it?
What if it falls on someone? Yeah. Actually, you know what? Take that. Take the cactus from behind you. Use it as a weapon.
Yeah.
I'll do something at least.
Violence.
Yeah. It's gonna like. Also, that ball is gonna deflate if it like moves slightly.
That's what I was also gonna say.
Hmm.
It's gonna.
Yeah. Yeah, from what I've seen, they're the delinquents of the area. They managed to force the lock of security. Yeah, they managed to force security lock. They must be the same thing. What do you mean in 10 minutes? I mean, the average for an ambulance in London is 8 minutes, so that's actually not that bad, so there's not a police station nearby. So yes, absolutely, 10 minutes would be like reasonable considering there's no station nearby. Sir, they are armed subjects, and there is a lady inside the school, and also me because I'm inside the school too. Her life is in danger. The police will take a while, and the assailants are in the institute. It's time to roll up the sleeves and square up. Dun, 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 dun. It's actually cold. I'm going to roll this up again. It's very dangerous to face them face to face. That's not the same words, but that's how that's how it's read. I faced my face, so I was face to face with another face. Oh, I guess the criminals brought a... You know what they say, never bring a bookshelf and a broom to a cactus fight.
Ooh!
Finally, and I can't see it.
It just says Caroline.
Oh, okay. She's got a cactus behind her too. What must those sounds be? What does that very clearly door-opening sound mean? Also, much like my shimmering husband, I also do not have a keyboard for my computer screen. No battery, of course, of course. Again, we could have just seen that, but for the most part, we've been doing well with the visual storytelling so far. You know, one slip-up is, you know, what's one slip-up between people? I'm heading out binging The Last of Us. Hope this gacha turns around. I think.
Are you kidding me? You've never seen The Last of Us show?
I think we're reaching the final scene. Incidentally, there's not much more to go of this. If you want to stick around for the ending.
I
hope this isn't what I think it is.
What do you think it is?
The criminals, I'm guessing.
I guess so.
I just... Prepare to sleep with the fishies!
Best comedy ever! Best.
Looking at the sound files again of the weapons in this game. Gun!
I can't stop laughing. Oh
god! Bro really got a sweep. They've made it serious with her being obscure. The last thing you heard. Chim chimney.
I'm like with a person with my sweet brie.
My sweet brie. I made someone sniff a piece of stinky brie. I sold those monsters. They're called Bonds Bonkers.
I would like to purchase one of those bond bunkers, please. I have the official bond discount, so it should be 20% off.
Do you also sell sweets called Bonds Bonbons? I think I might have made that joke in a previous stream. I'm not sure. Yeah, just keep sweeping. Yeah, sweep the. No one's gonna notice.
I can't even.
Just gonna sweep the corpse away. No one's gonna find it till the middle of the day.
I can't.
Hands up, release the weapon. Garn. Freeze. Alan. One sweep and you're going to sleep. Yes, exactly. Well, he didn't die in the streets. That was almost right. Anyways, Alan. Alan didn't resist. His wound was very profound, very deep. He died on the way to the hospital.
No! I called it. I literally called it. I predicted it that he was gonna die.
I said it before you.
I know, but I still want to say, like, okay, we both got it. I'm just saying, I said it out loud too. I'm just like,
All right, yeah.
Woo, tweeting.
Yeah. I'm not sure if it is. It might just be like, I think the arm was just like a disembodied arm. Honestly, I'm not sure if it was tweening. They're from Alan, but it's lots of messages of Caroline. Caroline, are you okay? See, now she doesn't report like the part she wasn't there for. I guess it's not like telling it in flashback form for a bunch of children. Which, by the way, we never find out how she worked out the Ricardo and Jordan conversation. Wait, there's something more. Caroline, if I don't make it out of this, I must tell you my feelings.
Oh my god.
Now I'm going to head out. It does seem like this gacha is turning around. right when it gets to the horror, I guess. I'm not sure what happened or why you're not answering. But they're assaulting us. Don't exit that room for anything in the world. I doubt you'll read this, but if you manage to get out, be sure that I'm protecting you at all costs. I'm not sure if something is going to go wrong, but if that did happen, I wanted to tell you that you're a very special person for me. He really is gonna. Oh my goodness!
Wow.
You were like a star descending from the sky. Or from heaven. And Theodore could mean both those things. But much like that star, you're very far away from being reached. And by that I mean you're one whole way down from me, and there's like 2 criminals in the way. I can't reach you. Hold on, let me take this broom and this cactus. I'm gonna make my way over there. All right. It'll be a very lucky person who manages to do so. Reach you, that is. But I want to show you that there's something stronger than love.
Oh my god! What heart and what kind of eyes did that person have in the background? What the heck?
I am not sure. I do love, like, again, we're on the conscious, like, the bright day, and that meanwhile she's not even just like wearing black, but also seems like almost like slightly obscured as well, like she's been darkened ever so slightly too.
Yeah.
Like the
I
light,
kinda like
like
that
the light
touch.
just like, yeah, the light just like doesn't actually hit her. Something that will never abandon you. Something that will always be at your side, no matter what. Something that's very important for me. And that and since it is my strength to keep living. Please. Take care of my heart. As in, like, you know, my dear, again before, what I said earlier. Oh, hey, so Lenny does know Rainy. I guess Lenny was, like, the babysitter. Did she not find out what happened? It's like the middle of the night and she still hasn't realized what's happened. Like, is my dad going to arrive?
Oh.
Wait, she's already in morning clothes and yet, like, no one's told Rainy despite the fact that... Did she walk to school by herself? Was that a common thing for her to do so she didn't question that her dad wasn't there?
Are you kidding
me? Also, apparently... Wait, why are there, like, actors credits? Nini as Caroline Seneri, not Serena like before. Elizabeth Smith Uwu as Noemi. Were these, like... Are these gacha tubers that I just don't... or, like friends that have, like, used their OCs as, like, the actors in these projects?
Maybe?
If so, I do kind of like that. That's an interesting idea to do. I guess that's sort of what happens with, like, the pops, but that's more like a self-insert. Like, you know, you yourself will be like, this is your character, you are one of the pops, like that kind of thing. In this situation, yeah, it does seem like... It does seem like they're actually just, like, adding this out. Maybe if there's, like, other videos on this channel that might feature the same characters, I suppose. It reminds me of what I used to do back in the day before I had, like, a team or people to record videos with, and I tried to do Minecraft roleplays. Yeah, one thing that I did back in, like, the original Forges Pascal was that I had, I named the NPCs. I gave the NPCs, like, actor credits. Yeah, I remember, like, Nancy Hives was the, the main person, like the Alex skin that you've got a lot of times. So she would appear as, like, several characters, but then eventually she got duplicated, so she had, like, a twin called Yoli Hives. That was, like, the two I remember specifically. But yeah, like, that was a time. I'm so glad that I have actual recording friends as well now.
Yeah, let's go.
Kiara Siri Kadena as Ririka, so that was her name. Ruby Silva as Lenny. Chio as Melissa. Daniel Gacha as Jordan. Again, I'm guessing. I wonder if I look up some of these names if like results will come up for other content. Like Daniel Gacha sounds like another gacha tuber at least. Marvel Uzumaki. That's a combination of an entire company franchise and Naruto, I guess. Okay, translation of this is France-chan.
Oh.
It's France-chan Uwu, I should have said. My bad. Cotton Kof. As Violetta.
Oh no.
Your Aunt Sumi. But like less Sumi, like because in Spanish sometimes you'll get like people with like you'll say like you'd be like the KW or something if you're like talking to like but only if you're referring to the like third person, like, oh, I was talking to the KW, was it? That's again mainly Latin American, some parts of rural Spain too do that, but it's and then like your aunt is like like yeah. It's usually just like you know, like older relatives are like a bit of an old timey generation thing to do now. So it just reminded me of that. Your aunt sue me as Alan. Claudia Hernandez, like an actual name, yeah, as Noelia.
Yeah, they have to be like people. Yeah, look, Alicia Nico's YouTube.
Yeah. Ellie Cartoon, that's definitely not the name. Game of Mari as well. It's Owo-chan. Another it's blank Chan. The influence keeps spreading. Oh yeah, again, it's all about mathematics, remember? That the thing that didn't come up after she was recruited as a teacher, and she didn't teach it, and I was like, hey, is this gonna finally come into there? It's gonna be like the theme of the episode. Like it's gonna be more like bonding around this subject, and then it seemed like it was like that for a bit in like this scene with Ricardo here, but then eventually, no, it wasn't.
Career me.
Yeah. Why is that written in English?
I do not know.
Like, I don't. Yeah, I was sometimes it is a tendency in Spanish to sort of like insert random English words. Not no, that doesn't count. But like random English words because English is like so heavily taught as a second language in like most Spanish-speaking places in the world, so it's very heavily pushed. It's kind of like, you know, those like random English songs, random English words in the middle of like anime songs. It's a bit like that almost, yeah. Just like in regular conversation. I'm sorry. There's the props are getting credits now.
What?
Telephone and something more. Time required 40 days. Capture. Oof. Okay, we've got the intro people. Okay, so that there, that spelling there is the word inspiration as said with a Spanish accent, like inspiration, like that's how I would say it. Yeah, that's another thing you see sometimes. People just like writing out like colloquial things. There's actually speaking of Batman, there's actually a song called Bruce Wayne, but it's spelled like BRUS. GU with umlaut, EIN, Bruce Wayne.
Jesus.
Yeah. Anyway, inspiration, life itself, because this definitely happens in real life. This situation definitely was not exaggerated at all. In something, Ugly Betty apparently was a slight inspiration. I guess the part where someone like dates somebody. I guess I have to guess what the plot of Ugly Betty is because I don't know the plot. And also she's a lad, probably. Music. 2 emojis. That's all you get. Never mind. Protagonist. The people whose names you already know who are not real. You don't need to say them again. The end of this story.
I'm guessing there was like pop-up cars or something like that.
You'd have thought so, but this is the time to put that on. Have that be have the end card play while the rest of the music fades out. That's what I do. Was this music just too good, and thus
I don't know. Okay then.
That's it. That's the end of the video.
Wow. Okay. Pros and cons time is pros and cons time. Let's do the pros and cons.
Not quite. To go back to the comment section, I think someone did say like not all many movies like what this end with have a happy ending. It was in a quote, so I thought it was going to appear at the end there actually, but I don't know. We also still have the curiosities. Now we've seen all the characters. Now we know what they all are. Let's see what was important enough, like extra info to talk about. So Caroline, after not receiving affection in her childhood, decides to worry about herself. This way, she manages to find interest in mathematics.
Okay.
Why was that not explored? If this is so important, why is it here? Oh, God.
Alan,
okay. Oh, you want to read it? Okay, sure.
Alan, I do not know. I don't know. All day. I say that he's trying to defend Caroline. That's the only I got.
Okay, so Alan. So this like clarifying that Alan never stops loving his deceased wife. He only tried to defend Caroline because he didn't want the same thing that happened to his wife to happen to her. You could say that he feels committed to helping her in everything. So I guess that's clarifying that they were not meant to be an actual couple. Which, hey, that's one prediction that I'm happy to be wrong about.
Melissa, I'm guessing Melissa is a professor of literature or teacher?
Yes.
Yeah, let's go!
Okay, so Alan acquired some abilities in basketball for his wife since she was a PE teacher. So I guess he did that to, like she taught him. I guess that's why that was the scene we introduced him in. He does like a slam dunk once and never again becomes relevant. Anyway, Caroline feels guilty for the death of Alan. No duh, we don't need that in here. Because she couldn't read the message that she sent. Like, just because you don't put like the thing, it's not subtle. Anyway, and that could have like saved both of their lives.
Finally, Caroline.
Yeah. Actually, you know, it wouldn't have saved Caroline's life because Caroline would not have called the police at that point because her phone was out of battery. And so this is Alan never did it. The criminals would have probably found her eventually. Anyway, in the end, Caroline ends up keeping the girl, just not even Rainy, just the girl to look after her. Since that is what Alan asked. I mean, I'm not sure how legally binding that is. I know it's in a voicemail, but I'm pretty sure there's like the whole like next of kin process. Unless she only has distant family, like Bruce Wayne does. Hopefully Aunt Gertrude isn't too busy patrolling this thing the daytime as Blue Bat can take care of her for a bit. So I suppose not. Also, again, like the whole part of Caroline not receiving affection. Her parents died. It's not like their fault they weren't, unless they were not affectionate before that even. But then again, that feels like that was tied to the grandmother thing, which we also already saw. We could have seen like pick up a textbook and then decide to like take solace in there. That could have been all we needed really to explain like where we got up to at this point.
Why was mathematics so important, but then it wasn't anymore? Like, I felt like it's just weird.
Yeah, like I clicked on this video because I thought we are gonna get like the first like I guess it was school related, but as soon as the whole like criminals thing started to come into focus, it seemed like the story the story was only about that after that point. Like the maths and stuff never like came back into it or like helped her get through certain things or never see like too much of like her focus. All she does is like tutor somebody and then become a teacher and presumably refuse money for both those things. She can't afford a computer. I don't know. Again, it feels like the kind of thing where the story sort of derailed in the middle because there was no script, sort of like how she became the narrator after we focused on Ricardo so much for the first part.
Right.
Like this, yeah. It feels like a lot of this is missing, but there is like a foundation of good in here, mainly in the small details. Not there's the backgrounds, the actual movement, the expressions, some of the like the animations of stuff like the chewing of the disembodied hand, whether it wasn't tweeting, but it was still something.
Yeah.
There's like these small flourishes and also like the lighting effect like being slightly more obscured and stuff like that kind of thing. It does go a long way, and the fact that it doesn't rely on too much dialogue. Most because when they start talking, you question your reality. But even then, like it's they speak when they need to for the most part, and they don't really talk down to you. Maybe that's what the description was about. All those stuff, all those things that we heard in the description were just like, oh yeah, if you want to be talked down to, here's the summary and also the stuff we didn't at the same time.
Yeah. Like, I'll say this story isn't too bad. It was really interesting and very different, but I think it could have done a whole lot better, and like it could have more stuff, like with the whole math ordeal, because all we know is that, oh, she loves math, really good at math. That's pretty much it. Like if you keep talking about that she loves math, she's really interested in math, then you should put that more into the story.
Yeah, it's the title of the video as well. And like, I guess the whole like girlfriend and mathematics thing, that was like one throwaway line at the start. I thought we are gonna get into the idea that, oh, you know, the haha, the book is my boyfriend and blah blah blah. Like that was like one joke one time. I thought it was gonna come back in some way, but no, even it didn't even do that.
Yeah. So again, I'll give this a 6.5 out of 10.
I guess once again, I don't tend to actually grade these, but I suppose that does make sense. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna give it the same. I'm gonna give it the same score that Jordan got at the start of this video. Good old 51%. That's my verdict. And that way, it comes full circle. So yeah, next time we review a Spanish video, we'll just go back to La Venganza. Clearly, my experimentation is going horribly, horribly wrong for the most part. So we'll return next time. But for now, I'm not sure. I don't have to stream every single day now because I'm not waiting for a guest. So who knows? If I do something tomorrow, then so be it. We'll see.
I will be here tomorrow, at least, because I have actually work from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Scary time.
Well, okay then. So yeah. So I'm also meeting with a friend. I don't know what time yet, so I might just be out. I'm not even sure. So please leave a like or dislike because your opinion matters. Subscribe to us already. And on that note, until next time, farewell.